Hey Ross, how you doing? This is Ashley. This is a video I was speaking to Pamela about. I'm excited to make this video for you. I'm going to try and keep it short, sweet, to the point. I, of course, don't want to waste either of our time. When you're finished watching this video, reach out and we can take things from there. So first things first is your current website. Now, when it comes to having a site, it's about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and to be able to cater to different types of people coming to your site. Now, what I mean when I say that is when somebody comes to your site, they don't want to have to dig through your site to figure out where you're at, how they can get a hold of you, what services you offer, so on and so forth. So we want to have all that information listed right from the start of your site. So taking a look at the site that you guys currently have, I absolutely love how all of your practices are all in drop down menus, the different locations that you have to offer in drop down menus. For your Spanish speaking clientele, you have the option for them, and then you have your click to call phone number. This is all great. You're hitting a lot of the points that I would have talked about. Some things that you are lacking and could definitely include is having a form submission option somewhere right from the start of the site. And what that does is it caters to specific people coming to your site. So some people, they're coming to your site just to talk to you on the phone and that's it. While other people might not want to talk on the phone. They might be at work still, whatever the case may be. So we need to make sure that we have multiple ways for people to get a hold of you for the services that you're offering. The next thing that I want to talk about is you guys could definitely include becoming ADA compliant. I'll show you exactly what that is here in a little bit based on one of our sites that we built for a law firm that we currently work with. But what that does is it helps you basically not get sued. So scrolling on through the rest of your site, looking at your content, looking at your pictures, in order to be considered an authority in the eyes of Google, you need a minimum of 2,000 words of content on a homepage, and you guys don't have enough as of right now to be considered an authority. Now, if your competitor has 2,500 words of content, we now need to go get more than them, or else you won't be the top competitor, right? So speaking of your competitor, if we come over here and take a look at them, from the organic section, I found it's Farah and Farah. I'm sure you've heard of them. If we take a look at their site, it's nothing crazy, nothing special. It's honestly a little outdated. These are all hard to read. But it has what Google is looking for. Now, it don't have what the client is looking for. If a client was to come here and take a look at this, they'd be like, But as far as what Google is looking for, they're hitting a lot of those marks that they're looking for. They got the phone number, the form submission, they have all the different areas and drop-down menus, all the different practices that they have to offer in drop-down menus, and then they have more content than what you guys currently have. Now, coming over here, I just want to break down Google for you based on this search that I did. So based off this exact search, the first thing usually is Google guaranteed ads. You can see here we have the sponsored ads here now. The next part of Google is the Google My Business section, and this area is an important section to want to be in, as any part of Google is. Remember how I said earlier, some people come to call, some people come to message. Same thing with Google. Some people come to Google and strictly go to the ads, other people strictly go to the organic section, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, you're currently not listed in these areas here, which is an issue because now you're missing out on all the potential business that comes here. So what you'd want to do to get ranked in these areas is, first, a few tips I guess I could give is you want to make sure that your GMB listing is filled out properly. Another is getting reviews, geotagging your pictures. There's a few little things for you to try and do to get ranked in this area here. Of course, there's a lot more, but this video would be really long if I were to give it all away in one video. So the next part to this video is the last part, the organic section. It directly deals with your website. Now, in order to get ranked in this area, it requires having the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness. Now, you're not on this first page of Google either, which is definitely an issue because now you're missing out on all the business from this first page. I actually found you guys on the 5th page of Google, which nobody's coming to the bottom of the first page, let alone going to the 5th page to find somebody. If you're not in these top 3 sections, top 4, on this first page, then you're just not going to be picked and you're going to be overlooked. So coming over here to a paid resource I pay monthly for, we're looking at your current website stats. Your UR is a 10 out of 100. You have no backlinks for this portion of the site that I'm looking at. And to this portion of the site, you're getting 7 people per month. That's 7 people coming to your website. Now, I'm not saying you're not getting any, you're getting some, but what I'm saying is you're not getting as much as you should or could be getting based on your competitor. So if we take a look at your competitor, we can see what their stats are, but look at the traffic that they're getting to their site every month. And this is still the same thing. I did it for car accident for them, and I did it for car accident for you guys. While you guys are getting 7 people a month to your site, they're getting almost 3,000. Keep in mind, this is just one of your competitors. You have many different competitors all throughout Google, but again, this video would be a really long video if I took the time to go through everything with you. But yes, so that's that. Now, to show you all this different buyer intent keywords, we call it, that's available in the area, it's actually insane. So let's see, search volume, 100 people specifically in Tampa, Florida are looking for personal injury lawyers. 70 people are looking for personal injury attorney in Tampa. 70, 500, 150, 100. These are all buyer intent keywords that we would go and do competitive keyword research on, find the best ones that you have the highest odds of ranking for, that aren't going to be super hard to rank for, send them out to our professional content writers, and they strategically place them throughout the content that they're writing. That way you can be found for those keywords, if that makes sense. So coming over here, this is our client that we built this site for. We're currently still working with them. Everything that this site needs is everything that what Google wants and the client wants is what this site has. Click to call phone number, form submission option, has everything in drop down menus. This site is beautiful. It's customized and catered to the business owner. And this started off as a white blank slate, and it's what you see it now. That is that. The ADA compliance is this. So say somebody's ADHD, it has ADHD friendly mode where it hyper focuses it. That way they can kind of focus on what they're doing. And there's just so many other options on here, and this really is so you don't get sued. But yeah, that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Reach out and I'd love to talk some more. Have a great weekend, Ross. Bye.